Rob F., and I'm in the city of Garden Grove with the Ultimate Fighter Season 12 contestant, Nam Phan, and I'm actually at the Nam Phan MMA Academy. Nam, thank you for having us here. First question I want to ask you is, how long have you been at this gym? This is your gym, yes?
My academy. This is my academy, yes. I've been here for about 2.5 years.
How hard is it to run your own gym? This is run just by you?
Yes, it's just I run it and I teach all the classes and I train here as well. It's a lot of work, but it doesn't seem so bad because I love what I do. I'm very passionate about martial arts, mixed martial arts. So it doesn't seem like work. It just seems like I play every day.
It's good. I like the layout. You got a ring set up. You got the bags. You got the mat area. Do you have any up and coming fighters that are in local organizations? Any prospects for any other organizations as well?
Yeah, I got a bunch of guys doing like amateur shows like jiu-jitsu and amateur kickboxing. But I got like a couple pros, some amateur MMA fighters. I got one of my pros, Kenny the Spaceman Quash. He fights mostly out at Long Beach Fight Nights and All Star MMA.
Next question I want to ask you is the shirt that I'm wearing. It's actually an IamNam.com shirt, and it says Nam for mayor, Nam Phan for mayor. What's the story behind this shirt?
Oh, I just thought it'd be kind of funny just to poke at them politicians. I figure, I'm on Ultimate Fighter, good timing. A lot of people know me right now, and elections are going on. I just thought it'd be a funny shirt to make.
Well, I'm wearing it, and if the Ultimate Fighter was like an American Idol type show, I would be definitely texting my vote for you. But unfortunately, it's not.
Yes, thank you for the support, Rob. Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the past episode of The Ultimate Fighter. First of all, I want to ask you about the Sacco-Dane match.
Yes.
I think a lot of people were doubting Dane. Did you doubt him as well? Did you think Sacco was going to run right through him?
Yeah, I thought, because Dane is the least experienced. I think I was talking to him. He said that he's been training martial arts for like only 2 years or something like that. And Sacco's been training his whole life. So I figured it'd be an easy fight for Sacco. But man, the guy that impressed me the most out of the two guys was Dane Sayers, because man, he came to fight and didn't get finished. He actually took the judo guy down a couple of times, and he put the submission attempt on him. So I was very impressed.
Did you notice during the fight that Sacco grabbed the cage a couple times to stop the takedown?
Yes, I did notice that.
What do you think of that? Do you consider it an illegal move? Do you think there should have been a point deduction at all? Do you think the outcome of the fight would have been different if he had not grabbed the cage?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I was very surprised that. I mean, at the time, I was hoping that no point deduction was going to happen because, I'm for Sacco. But usually there's a warning and a point deduction. And definitely if the two times those two takedown attempts were, Dane took, I think it might not have gone Sacco's way. It was a close fight. It was no lopsided fight whatsoever.
My next question is in regard to the wild card spot. Tell me what your thoughts are on the two people that got the wild card spot, and if you have any insight as to how that decision was made, any cool stories behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. I really believe that Aaron Wilkinson deserved the fight, to get the wild card spot. Mark Stevens, I do not agree. I totally disagree that he should have got the wild card spot. For example, Jeffrey Lance doesn't deserve it. I don't think so, because he smokes more than the marble cowboy, And then Dane Sayers, I think Dane Sayers should have got the wild card pick, but he had a broken nose. Spencer Page made sure he got a broken hand. Mark Stevens should have got it. He's a lot of hype, he's all hype, #1 pick and everything like this, but he got tapped out in 10 seconds, So he didn't come, he didn't show. Now, the guy I thought I should have got it, in my opinion, that did the best out of my team at least, was Andy Main. I thought Andy Main should have got the wild card pick. Yes.
Let me ask you something now that we're moving into the quarterfinal rounds. Do you see the wild card spot maybe playing an important role? Do you think any of those two, the two that were selected, can actually make it to the finals?
Oh yeah, definitely, because Mark Stevens has very good wrestling, very good jiu-jitsu. Striking not so good, but maybe he can take guys down and just stall off a decision. And Aaron Wilkinson, I thought he beat the #1 pick, Michael Johnson. I don't think he should have gone to a third round, but it did get choked out. But yeah, so if he can do that Wilkinson #1 pick, man, I think he can probably go all the way.
Is there anyone that you're looking forward to in the quarterfinal matchups?
For myself?
Yes.
Oh, we'll see. I really want to fight Bruce Leroy. So let's see if my picks come true.
You promised the apocalypse. I think it was a couple episodes of my interviews ago.
Yes, sir.
So maybe we will see that.
Around this time, things get really bad. You know, especially for me, because everyone's getting bored. A lot of people have lost by now. Mostly on my team. So and that's where all the jokes are from. Now people getting really pissed, getting really anxious. They have nothing to do. Everybody wants to go home. Everyone misses their girlfriend, and they have nothing to do and just causing trouble. And also, I'm the only one, or not the only one. Me and Sako, but I'm the nice guy of the group. So everyone wants to pick the nice guy. So everyone's lost, and I'm still winning. And people need someone to pick on, so they pick on me.
Mark Stevens was really arrogant coming into his preliminary bout, and he was choked out fairly quickly. Will we see a more humble Mark Stevens in his wild card matchup?
No, you won't see a more humble Mark Stevens in the wild card fight. This guy, it's pretty funny that he got the wild card match because I don't think he thought he deserved the wild card fight, because after his fight with Cody McKenzie, this guy got up to 185 pounds, right? And then so in the house within that week, he got the wild card spot. And so 2 weeks later, he had to cut like 30 pounds. 2 days later, he had to cut like 30 pounds. So this guy's like, oh, crap.
What do you usually walk at?
I'm tiny. I was the smallest guy in the house. I was like 165.
Okay, moving on to the coaches challenge. We saw what happened with the baseball home run derby hitting challenge. How happy were you that your coach ended up winning?
I think I was very happy, and the team was very happy because, of course, as everyone knows, we have been on a very harsh losing streak. So just to win something like that, really lifted our spirits. Of course, we would like to have more wins, but we take what we can get.
Did you expect your coach to win? Did you think he had it in the bag, or did you think GSP was a master of baseball as well?
No, I thought Josh Kosh had the advantage, being an American guy, knowing somewhat about baseball. But I asked him, so are you good at baseball? And he said, I haven't played baseball since I was 8 years old. It's still something versus GSP. He has never touched a baseball bat in his life. So we had somewhat of an advantage. So I was very happy.
The prize money that you received, is that cash tax-free?
No, that's not. They would never give us cash. Yes, it's of course, always it's check. Yes.
Did you blow it all in one place, maybe on the strip? Are you a gambler?
I don't gamble. I don't live too much of a lavish lifestyle. I'm pretty boring, pretty humble guy. Basic. I don't wear jewelry. I drive like a pretty fundamental car. I just save my money pretty much. I don't like to go crazy with my money.
Nam Phan does not like to make it rain, I guess is what we're saying here.
Yes.
Brad Tate, who is this guy? A lot of people are saying they don't know who he is. He just showed up in this episode. You were on the episode. Tell us, who is this guy?
Exactly. I even asked Josh Koscheck. I asked Danny Cormier. Do you guys know this guy? Who is he? Is he I came in. He must be a big wrestler, right? He's like, no, he's not a wrestler. I'm like, well, why is he here? He's like, we don't know. He's just a medic. We have a medic at the facility. There's a medic for both teams. So there's no reason why he needs to be here. So I asked him, how does George St. Pierre know Brad Tate? He said, because he's Rashad Evans' friend from, I guess they met at Greg Jackson's camp. And so, but in GSP, I asked some of the guys from in the house from the Red Team, they're like, so why is he here? He's like, we don't know why he's here. So, Koscheck made the conclusion that maybe Spike TV just, brought him in just to cause calamity amongst the cast.
Fair enough. The last time I spoke with you was in the parking lot at UFC 121. Give me your impressions of that event, being there firsthand. Myself, I thought it was amazing. I'd never been in a crowd that loud, but what were your impressions?
It was amazing. It was electrifying. Kim Velasquez came out. It was cool. He came out throwing gang signs. It was nice. And we knocked out Brock Lesnar. She was sea walking all over the place. I'm just kidding. Kim Velasquez didn't do that. But Brock Lesnar, when he started coming out with that Metallica music, all the white people were screaming, and I was sitting next to my good friend Mr. Paz. I don't want to say anything bad about Brock Lesnar because I'm really scared right now because I can imagine him being like Juggernaut from X-Men, just bulldozing through it, the crowd just grabbing by the neck like shut up, you Asian.
Mr. Paz, who's that?
Oh, Mr. Paz is the guy I came with. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, is one of my good friend, the student I train with. Yes.
I also wanted to commend you on your recommendation, on your pick. I know a lot of people were thinking Brock was going to win. You yourself picked Cain Velasquez. Maybe there's a future for you as an odds maker.
Oh, well, we'll see, right? We'll see. Hopefully the odds are good for me in this my round 2 fight. And yes, for the round 2 fight of the Ultimate Fighter.
That is a direct message to Joey Odessa, who's a very famous odds maker, MMA odds maker. So you heard it here first. He might be a lock. That's just a message to a bookmaker. I'm kind of a degenerate gambler.
Okay, degenerate gambler.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I mentioned that in every interview.
Yes.
After the event, I was walking around with my video camera. I was videotaping people. I actually saw you. I tried to get your attention, but you were actually swamped with fans getting autographs and pictures. How did that feel? I know that you've been in other organizations before, but has your stock as a celebrity, so we'll say, has that risen since being on the show?
I would never consider myself a celebrity. I'm just like a guy from the neighborhood, But it's definitely very nice to have people recognize me. It's cool, I appreciate it because I don't know necessarily how much longer this is gonna last. So I just try to live it up as much as I can. Try to maybe use the stats to get more girls or something like that. But it was cool. I got a lot of brown love from all the Cholo Mexicans. It was cool. Like one guy was like, "Hey, Hector, ven aquí. That's a little Chinito from the Ultimate Fighter." I was like, oh, "Okay, hello, sir. I'm not gonna argue with you on Vietnamese, but you're very scary looking, so I'll take a picture with you."
Sounds like a cousin of mine, actually. So I saw you taking lots of pictures, signing lots of autographs. Any women coming up to you yet and asking for the sign my chest?
Not yet, but I'm hoping in the near future I'll get something like that. Yes.
I think if you do indeed end up in the finals of the Ultimate Fighter, you'll definitely, for sure, you're gonna get a request to get the chest signed.
Yes. Oh, maybe I can ask. Can I sign your chest?
Forward. I like that.
No.
Why wait for them to ask?
Yes. I'm joking, ladies. I'll never ask you. Dude, I don't ask that anymore. Okay. I'm sorry.
My next question for you is in regards to the announcement recently made that the WC is merging with the UFC. I know you yourself used to compete at featherweight.
Yes.
Is your focus to stay at 155, or maybe are you considering possible future matchups at 145?
Oh yeah. So yeah, the merging was amazing. I loved it. When I found out, I was on another interview with some other website, and like they asked me, so what do you feel about the merger of the UFC and WC? And I was like, I feel, wait, what are you talking about? What's the merger? It's like, there's no more WC. All the 45s and 35s are going to the UFC. I was like, oh crap. I started flipping the table. I started like throwing my chair out my window. I was so excited. I started kicking my monitor. I was like, yes. Yeah, so no matter how poorly or well I do in the show, I always plan to go out to 145. A WC, but now I can still stay in the UFC. That's a benefit me so well. I can make more money, get more exposure, get more sponsors, and I can find 45 now. I can find a pay-per-view. Yeah, so it's a very good opportunity for everyone.
Can you drop down to 145 pretty easily? I know you're at 165 now, but the 145-pound weight cut, you can do that?
Oh, it's not bad. I think I cut pretty well. Eat very clean, have a good clean diet, and I have a good regimen, so it's not too bad.
What about 135? Would you contemplate 135?
No, never. I can't do that. No, 45. That's it. 45. That's it. No 35.
Well, there you have it. We got a brief interview with Nam Phan. I have to apologize for the hair right now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It was Halloween weekend this weekend, so I was out until about 3 in the morning. But I tried my best to bring my A game to Nam here. Nam, did you get dressed up for Halloween, or are you getting dressed up tonight?
I'm not getting dressed. I did not get dressed up. I didn't dress up last night either. I just went to go hang out with some friends. But I will taking my little 7-year-old niece trick or treating tonight. Yes.
Wow. It's Super Tuesday in a couple of days. I hope everyone gets out to the polls. But on Wednesday, my vote will definitely be for Nam Phan. Where can someone pick up a shirt like this?
They can go to www.imnam.com.
Thanks a lot for the time, Nam.
Thanks.